It's so disappointing. How could you possibly let social media get to you like this at his level? It's a bummer. I've heard of all sorts of fake accounts. I've heard of companies, you know, who when they let their employees go, will bash them online. I've heard, you know, and they hire people, or they'll hire actual trolls. Like they're not even fake accounts. They'll hire actual people to bash your name and stuff like that. That never wins. Those forums, the forums, the Instagram, the YouTube comments, that doesn't matter. It's not real. If you're entertainment, no one gives a shit about that. Meaning you're not going to not get a job based on that. Based off a troll's opinion, based on a negative form about your show or yourself. None of that's real. That's all for people who aren't doing shit, a place to go, who aren't happy with their lives, to fill in those blanks and feel competent and just grow this negativity together.
They do that.
That's not real. That's this made up world full of losers with Cheeto fingers. Why would you care? Let them bathe in their sick happiness. I don't give a fuck. Like the kid on my live show goes, "Hey man, you ever read the YouTube comments?" I went, "Never, bro." I don't know anyone who's successful who goes through YouTube comments. You know who goes through YouTube comments? People who are leaving those awful comments.
Yeah.
That have nothing to do.
So true.
Who aren't doing any. They're not creating content. And that's why they have the time to leave those comments. I don't care about their opinion. Now, if it's from one of my peers, it's like, man, did you see Tony Hinchcliffe, Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, Brian Callen, Chris D'Elia, Joe Rogan, Joey Diaz, any major UFC fighter, Max Kellerman, Stephen A. Smith? If someone with credentials who's in my same media world, now if they're going to my shit and leaving negative criticism, then I'm going to address it. But if it's a Cheeto finger guy who lives in his mom's basement, what? That's never gotten to me, ever in my life. But I'm glad it gives them something to do. I'm glad it helps them out. Maybe it makes them feel better. They're just not happy with themselves. I don't have one friend in this world that's ever left a negative comment on someone, sent them a DM, wrote on a YouTube. Never. And all of them are killing it. Get a clue. There's a reason why they're successful. It's because they're not spewing out hate. No one's doing well who does that stuff. I've never met one in my life.
True.
Ever.
I don't think you ever see their faces either.
Never. Why do you think that is? Because that hate is because they are so unhappy with their lives and they've never taken risks, or they've always wanted to and it hasn't worked out. If they see someone doing well, God, man, it hurts. And I get it. And there's too bad there's not like a therapist on YouTube or some shit that can help them out and reach out.
That's a good show.
All the trolls.
Like a Dr. Phil for YouTube commenters.
For
people
trolls,
who argue with
for
each
trolls.
other on people's forums. It's so pathetic. Oh my god.
It's very strange. It's a very strange world. I mean, I'm glad it's there though, because it gives them an outlet, you know? Otherwise, would they, I don't know.
It's just weird that it comes to that. How did that evolve into a place of hate? It's just a place of hate.
But at least you can go. At least you have a place to go. Before, I don't know. Let's say you and I hated Adeline Bird, or whatever the fuck her name is, and every Tuesday we got together and just met at a coffee shop and just shit on her. Well, now that coffee shop's online and it's worldwide, and now all the Adeline Bird haters can get together and shit on her. And we can all bounce off each other and just create this mess of hate. That's a bad example because she really fucked up and probably deserves a lot of it. But like on Kevin Durant, why would you hate Kevin Durant? What one reason? Oh, because he left Oklahoma City and went to the best team in the league. Okay, who gives a fuck? He was MVP of the finals. He did what was best for him, what made him happy. Do you know what he was going through in Oklahoma City? No. I bought his jersey. Cool, man. Do you have any idea what his personal life was like in Oklahoma City or what he was dealing with on an everyday basis? Nope, you don't. He thought, Kevin Durant, as a grown man who's very smart and educated and phenomenal at basketball, thought it was a better idea to go to Golden State. That was his personal decision. And you hate the man for that? Get the fuck out of here. Or with fighters. You're going to hate on a fighter? You know what kind of balls it takes to walk into that goddamn octagon? Do you have any clue? Just to sign up. Just to sign up for a jiu-jitsu class, you're already beating 95% of the world in balls. Just to walk in the first day and go, you know what? I have a dream. I think I'm going to try this out. You've already won. Now think about starting there and ending in the UFC octagon years later. Are you shitting me? You know what type of personality that takes? What kind of drive and determination that takes? And when that person fights another professional athlete inside that octagon and risks everything they have, including their health, and then you, Billy Cheeto Finger McGee, who's never done shit in your entire sad life, get online and start a forum to hate on that person, whoever it is. Oh my God.
Hate Billy McGee.
That's hilarious.
Fuck Billy McGee.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy.
Yeah. People
It's
spend
crazy how it's
hours.
developed. You know,
Law
Korean-
of attraction.
it is all
The negativity attracts negativity.
Yep.
The successful people are doing good, not worrying about that. So
But it's like I said, at least they have somewhere to go.
yeah, Reddit, those Reddit forums. Oh my gosh, people spend hours. You ever seen those?
I've
Crazy.
never been to Reddit. I did a Reddit Q&A. I've never been on. I don't know where I would have time to go to Reddit.
Reddit's good if you have you're curious about something you want to learn about, and then people talk about it, give you more information. But you're talking about a hating kind of forum, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
There's
I
some
haven't seen
hate
the
forums
hating
on there.
ones.
I've been there for video games. You can find cheat codes, but then
that's
people
cool.
they'll be
What the
there'll be forums just bashing on people, and it's just really sad.
But that's how, like I said, it's at least a place they can go.
Yep.
Like they're not gonna, because it's easy too to do that. You're not gonna, hey, let's meet at the library off 7th and Lincoln every Tuesday. Like that's a lot of work. Or I can just hang out in my underwear, keep my dick in my hand, keep eating these Cheetos, and just type in right here how I feel.
Well, they can instantaneously do it instead. Back in the day,
But there's no again.
you
There's
had time
no
to think about it and
Yeah.
calm down, and you wouldn't actually say what's on your mind directly when you're angry.
But again, there's no repercussions,
true.
which is good. You know. Again, it gives them a voice, and it's not that their opinions don't matter, but at least it's there. You know.
I was saying that there's actual Korean celebrities. I think it's worse. It's bad here, but in Korea, they have all these online cafes and everything else for their favorite celebrities, and they interact with the celebrities. Multiple celebrities committed suicide because of all the hate. It actually gets to people, though. Even if they're good people, it could get to them. So.
If again, you can let it. If you let that window in,
Exactly.
If you let it creep in, listen. If you want to bum yourself out, you want to watch people killing puppies, you can find that online, and it will fuck your day up. I don't care how famous you are. You would think more people in the world hate Kanye West than they like him. His shoes sell out in minutes. Anything he's ever done is hugely successful. Same with Kim Kardashian. I'm not saying they're great people. These are just references. And if you went online, you would see so much fucking hate. All hate. If Kanye West woke up one Monday and was like, God, I'm feeling kind of down. I want to, I don't know, kill myself today. He could go online and find, just the most nasty, dark shit in the world. It's all out there. Now, you could also find some of the greatest stuff, but the way our world works, the way internet works, it's going to gravitate towards the negativity, which is sad, but it shows you where we're at in this lifetime.
It's good you said if you let it in. That's the key thing.
That's the key thing.
Yeah.
That's a huge key thing. They say Colin Kaepernick, he was doing amazing, but he was a guy who would go on social media after every game and let it creep in and creep in. Once that seed gets in there, you're screwed. But it also changes who you are.
Yeah.
It will change the dynamic, the way you talk, the way you think, the way you dress. If everything I ever wore, if I took a picture and went, hey, in social media, what do you think about this?
Oof.
What the? I would look like fucking. I'd dress like my dad. What? Think of the majority of the people. They don't have style. They don't care. Some do, but majority just don't care. Guys like, no, t-shirt, pair of fucking Lee dungarees, where the fuck they're in some Skechers. What's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that. It's not my style. I'll wear a fucking fedora. I know most people think it's gay. I will wear the fuck out of those Gucci boots. I don't give a flying fuck what someone says on the internet at all. I never have, man. It doesn't get to me. Some people it does. Some people think you should read online and stuff like that. I'm not one of those guys, because I think if you're doing things right and you're living the life you want to live and you're successful, or you think you're successful, that if you let that get to you, it's going to paint and it's going to steer your ship in a direction you don't want to go.
Yeah.
Because you're influenced on people who aren't in your same lane but think they know what they're talking about. And it's going to take your boat over here. When you're on the right path, man, because you've always done things your own way and you're the creative one. Well, why would you listen to these people? Why would you listen to them? They have no idea. What do you care, man?